at this time, Chris and Nicole will recite their own vows to one another. You going first?
Chris, falling in love with you has been the most wildly wonderful surprise of my life. One of the aspects I value the most about our love is that we fell in love at a time where our lives already felt relatively complete. We had both been fortunate enough to have extraordinary relationships with friends and family, many of whom are here today or with us in spirit, that had buoyed us up. Careers we were passionate about, and lives filled with travel, independence, adventure, and fun. What more could we need? But then when I realized that one of those friendships that had already brought me so much joy in my life for 20 years may, in fact, be someone I was actually in love with, I knew I would regret not taking the chance to explore something that could enhance my already wonderful life in ways I had not dared to dream about. And wow, that instinct was spot on. You have shown me a love I never knew existed. One that has been calm, joyful, respectful, fun, and easy. As I gleefully accept my new job as the director of athletics.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Currently your wife, I feel exceptionally lucky to be able to stand by your side and support the extraordinary human that you are. I love that loving you means that we will have a continuously running scoreboard for the rest of my life, because I've learned that even the smallest debate has a point system associated with it.
Always.
I love that loving you means that I could be talking about any topic, and somehow you're able to produce an obscure movie or TV clip that relates to whatever I'm saying. I love that loving you means I know I'll watch Jaws at least once a month for the rest of my life, but then I'll be able to promptly go to sleep while you proceed to watch the 2-hour Making of Jaws documentary directly after. I love that loving you means our home will always be filled with laughter, moments of chaos, moments of calm, New England-style hot dog buns because everyone knows it's a superior bun, Bravo reality TV shows, dancing, debates, sports, camp, singing, the greatest friends, Milmoe family brackets and ski trips, Lamontagne family walks and dinners, and of course, safety, respect, and love. I love that loving you means that I'll be able to hear stories about your brother, Stephen, who I was lucky enough to see perform in a gala at camp. As I have learned more about him from you, it's humbling to bear witness to the ways that you embody so many of the qualities you have cultivated from Stephen. What I love most about you is your extraordinary ability to nurture and nourish relationships in your life and show up for people who matter to you in the moments they need it the most. As someone who was lucky enough to know your mother, Alex, I had always adored and admired the beautiful way she moves through this world. When you and I were newly dating, I was driving with your father to the camp gala, and as he spoke eloquently about his love of being your father, he said to me, "Chris's heart is all Alex." And I love that loving you means that I'll be able to always support your immense capacity to love, and will always imagine her saying to you, even in the toughest moments, "You have no idea how much I love you." I love that loving you means I know I will always so fully and completely be loved by you, and that home will be wherever we are together. I love that loving you means that no matter where our future takes us, I will always choose this love and this life with you. Thank you for being my person.
Tough one to follow here. Here we go. Nice job. That's good. Yeah. Dearest Nicole, before I dive too deep and bring on some tears, as Jimmy said, look around this room. This day is perfect, and you are absolutely stunning. Can we please, friends and family, give a round of applause to Nicole friggin' Lamontagne? Oh my God. It has been quite the journey to get us standing here today. A journey that, as Corny Milmoe told us all last night, began in 1965. But the journey took its most important step when we both began working at Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, a place where safety, respect, and love are the guiding words. It was a beautiful time at camp, and it was tremendously meaningful. But eventually, everyone's time at camp comes to an end, and our journey could have ended then, but it didn't. It was kept alive by reunions, friends' weddings, and the best dinner of the year at the Stockyard in Boston. Thanks, Dad, for picking up all those tabs. Yeah. But the journey took its scariest step when you decided to call me late one night and tell me how you felt about me. Nicole, that courage is something I find inspiring every single day I get to look at you. And while it took us a few years after that call to get where we are now, you never gave up on me, and you never gave up on us. So with a journey that started 60 years ago and a friendship lasting 20 years, we've ended up right here. There are quite a few people in this room that believe they should take credit for this relationship. Yeah, I see you, I see you, I see you. Yeah, you too, yeah. Yeah. But let me settle the debate. There's really only one person that gets to take credit for all this, and that's Alexandra O'Shea Milmoe. A person who never gave up on me, a person who never stopped loving me, and a person who believed there was a perfect partner out there for me. Nicole, when I look into your eyes, it is very familiar, because it's the same way Alex used to look at me. Thank you for embodying her spirit and saying yes, continuing this journey together the rest of our lives. So at this point, I should be making you some promises. And to get out of the tears, I'm going to rely on Quint from Jaws for inspiration. Nicole, you are the great white shark I've been looking for. I promise to share my stories, my scars, and my strength with you. I will laugh with you when we are victorious, and I will hold you tight when the world is too much to bear. I will be relentless in protecting you, loving you, and honoring you. When the warmth of the sunshine hits my face, I will know because of you, everything will be all right, always. Okay. Yeah.